Hey guys, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra 2, Chapter 8.1, 8.2 in-class review for our upcoming quiz. Now, here are the 6 problems that we're going to need to focus on today, and we need to get a separate sheet of paper out. So, I'm actually going to have 2 sheets of paper out, so I can do my notes on one side and my work on the other. Okay? So, here's my actual work. For the problems. So we've got x cubed plus 8 over x squared minus 4 divided by x cubed minus 2x squared plus 4x all over 4x minus 8. Now, the first thing I notice is that this is division, and so I have to flip. Okay? So we have x cubed plus 8 over x squared minus 4. We change it to times, and the 4x minus 8 comes on top, and x cubed minus 2x squared plus 4x. Okay, so now on my separate sheet of paper, I'm going to do all my work. So let's move this right here, because we've got a lot of factoring going on. So we got to factor that guy. X squared minus 4. We got to factor that guy. Let's see what else. Over here, we have to factor the 4x minus 8. And then the last one we have to factor is all of that. So those are the 3 things that I'm going to factor. Now the first one is x cubed plus 8. This is the difference of 2 cubes. So it's plus and then minus plus. Okay. A is x, b is 2. So we get x plus 2, x squared minus 2x plus 2. Oh, no, not plus 2. 2 times 2, 4. Okay, so over here, we have to write x plus 2, x squared minus 2x plus 4. Alright, next one. X squared minus 4, that is the difference of 2 squares, which turns to x plus 2, x minus 2. Okay, 4x minus 8, the GCF is a 4. And we get 4, x minus 2. Okay, and then the last one is x cubed minus 2x squared plus 4x. The GCF is an x. And then x squared minus 2x plus 4. To check to see if we can factor that, I want numbers that multiply to get to 4, but add to get to negative 2. And there's nothing that can go into that, so there we go. So x squared minus 2x plus 4. Now, let's try and see if we can find some pairs. I got x plus 2, x plus 2, x minus 2, x minus 2, and there we go. So everything that are pairs we can cross out, and then what we're left with is 4 over x. Okay? Alright. Problem number 2. we have 3x squared plus 11x minus 4 over 9x squared minus 1, 24x plus 8, then 2x squared minus 32. All right, let's start doing all of our, let's move this over a little bit. There we go. So we have to factor that. Our next one. The key thing, guys, is just to make sure to make room for everything that you have to factor. Oh, can I reach the color I want? I think so. And then the gray one. All right, let's start our factoring. 3x squared plus 11x minus 4. 3 times 4 is negative 12. So I want numbers that add up to get to 11, but multiply to get to negative 12, which is negative 1 and 12. You have to split the middle term. And after you break that down however you want, we get 3x minus 1 and x plus 4. 24x plus 8, the GCF is 8, and you're left with 3x plus 1. 9x squared minus 1. A lot of people had trouble with this in class. This is actually the difference of two squares. So we get 3x plus 1, 3x minus 1, and then 2x squared minus 16. You can factor out a 2. Oh, not 16. 32. Factor out a 2 and you're left with x squared minus 16. And then it's the difference of two squares. And that's where we get x plus 4, x minus 4. Okay? So when you rewrite this, you should be going 3x minus 1 over, up, and x plus 4 over 3x plus 1, 3x minus 1 times 8, 3x plus 1, x minus 4, x plus 4. Okay? So 3x minus 1, 3x minus 1, 3x plus 1, 3x plus 1, x plus 4, x plus 4. 8 divided by 2 is 4, and on the bottom, x minus 4. And there you go. All right, next one is number 3. So I think number 3 is over here. So x squared minus 5x all over 8x minus 40 divided by 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 over 4x minus 1. Okay? So the first thing that we're going to have to do is what I notice is you're going to have to flip something. Okay? So we got x squared minus 5x over 8x minus 40. Change it to multiplication. 4x minus 1, 2x squared minus 5x minus 3. Okay? So we have all 4 of these need to be factored. And your guys' job is to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to pause the video. and I want to see you guys do all of the factoring yourself. Okay? Good luck. Okay, there's the first one. Did you get to the next one yet? If not, pause it, try it out. Okay, so on the top over here, top left, we should get x minus 5 over x minus 5. And over here we get 4x minus 1, nothing canceled out from there. And then we get 2x plus 1, x minus 3. Okay, so I'm just going to double check to make sure I wrote all of that down right. Got all my signs correct. Now, what cancels? Go ahead and think and see what you can do. Well, further examination of this, hopefully you guys were yelling at me. I forgot that that was supposed to be a 12. So that factors out to 4x minus 3. So your x minus 3 and your x minus 3 cancel. Your x minus 5 and your x minus 5 cancel. 4 over 8 reduces to 1/2. So on the top, we're left with x. And on the bottom, you're left with 2x plus 1. Okay? So guys, pay very close attention when you're doing these problems. Okay? All right, number 4. We have 3x squared plus 4x plus 1 over 3x minus 8 divided by 9x squared plus 27x plus 8 over 9x squared minus 64. Okay, so I want you guys to start this problem off and see how many things you can factor. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video and good luck. Okay, so first thing that you guys need to do right here is just to make sure that you flip that. Okay, you can kind of see on the right all of my work. The 3x minus 8 couldn't be factored. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to have trouble with the blue. Okay, remember to do all of this side work over here. Okay, you're looking for numbers that add up to get to 27 and multiply to 72. All right, and then when you do that, it breaks down to 3x plus 1 and 3x plus 8. And then the 9x squared minus 64, both of those are perfect squares. So 3x minus 8, 3x plus 8. Okay, and then you start finding the things that are the same and cancel them out. And then all you're left with is x plus 1. Okay? All right. Number 5. Number 5 is 12x squared minus 12x over 6x minus 6. Okay, that's multiplication, so we are not going to be flipping anything. 4x squared plus 12x. Okay. Go ahead and pause the video, and you guys, once again, are all on your own. Good luck. Okay, there's all of the work. And now, right away, I can see that the x minus 1 and x minus 1 cancel out. I see an x and an x I can cancel out. And I'm not too sure about all those numbers, but let's see, 12 and 6. That would change to a 2 and a 1. The 2 and the 4, we can reduce that to 1/2. But now we have a 2 and a 2, and we can actually cross those out too, and the only thing that we're left with is x plus 7, x plus 3. Okay? Now, we could have done something different right there, where instead of kind of crossing out all those numbers, let's see. Oh, okay. If we just would have multiplied everything, you would have gotten 24 x plus 7, and then 6 times 4 is 24. And then your 24s would have canceled out, and you would have gotten the same thing. Okay? All right, last one, number 6. Okay, you have 24x minus 64, 40x minus 80, divided by, which means you're going to have to flip something, x squared minus 64x over 5x squared minus 15x plus 10. Okay? Let's go ahead and start setting up all we're going to do. Okay? And make sure that you flip. Okay, I'm just going to put everything where it goes over here so I don't forget. We're flipping, so the gray's got to go to the bottom, and the pink's going to go up to the top. Okay? So spacing everything out. We got to factor out the blue, the green, the pink, and then the gray. Okay? So 24x minus 64. The only number I can think that goes into both of those is 8, and then we're left with 3x minus 8. Okay? 40x minus 80. I know that 40 goes into both of those, and we're left with x minus 2. So over here, I'm going to start filling this in. 3x minus 8, 40, x minus 2. We get 5x squared minus 15x plus 10. The first rule is to always take out the GCF, which is 5, and that 5 does not go away, even though some of you think that. That goes to x squared minus 1x minus 2x plus 2, which factors into x minus 1, x minus 2. Okay, and then now the 24x squared minus 64x. This time we can take out an 8x. The 8x goes out front, and we're left with x, oh, not that, 3x minus 8. Okay, so start canceling out the things that I see, the 3x minus 8, the 3x minus 8, the x minus 2, the x minus 2. Let's see. 8 times 5, I know that 8 times 5 is 40. So I can cross out the 40 and the 40. And the only thing that's left now is on the top we have x minus 1, and on the bottom 8x. Okay? Now let's take a look. How'd we do? I think we did pretty well. Okay? Well, that's it for Algebra 2, Chapter 8.1, 8.2, in-class review for the quiz. The quiz is tomorrow. Good luck. Okay? If you need extra help, come in before class tomorrow. All right? Thanks for watching.